Big players up forward. Centres to Broderick. Broderick can kick a goal. He's a long kick normally. That one will find Dunstan. Great stretch, good mark. This game's still alive.
And great courage too. We talk about Nash down the other end. This kid had to hold his ground too, and he was open as a garden gate on that occasion. Have a look.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
Haven't we seen 3 great marks in the last 5 minutes? Seacamp, Nash and Dunstan to goal. Well, they won't lie down. They refuse to give up the Lions. There's some spirit here from both teams. And Don, it was just as the script said, wasn't it, that both these sides would have what we call a red-hot go, and haven't they done just that?
And the other thing about Fitzroy, in the last couple of minutes, they've really started to play pressure football. They haven't mucked around with the ball. Lynch punching the ball down when caught behind, they're kicking the ball, and they've really lifted.
Ian Robertson's down on the ground. What's the report on Stuart Maxfield, Robbo?
Well, Macca, one of their real desperados, Stuart Maxfield. He's been heavily bandaged just above his right knee. I feel as though it's just a bit of a cork thigh. Heavy knock, but let's hope he can get back into the fray, because he really is a great player for the Tigers tonight.
Satori going off the ground, Dale Fleming on, and Alastair Lynch doing the ruck work. He's beaten for that one. Oh, look at the desperation of all the players. Ian Herman traps it, kicks it high. Morris in front. Taps at the ground. Here's little Lambert. He's caught with it. Herman going in to lend a hand. Umpire calling play on, good umpiring. And it's at half forward for the Tigers. 5 minutes of play left in this match. Brad Boyd on screen as the umpire bounces at half forward for Richmond.
Jackson holds his ground. High tackle by Stevens, holding the ball against Jackson.
Well, it's a small forward line Fitzroy have got now, with Ruse the only big fellow down there.
Armstrong to Ruse, who's way up at centre wing. He trapped it all right. Oh, the handball was good. Johnston's had some touches. Goes for Lynch, gets him. Where's he playing, Don?
In the ruck.
Lynch at 50 metres. And he's a thumping kick. Could he kick it? Could he kick a captain's goal?
Oh.
Bang! Leans back, goes, kicks it. Scores a level. It was a Dacos goal. It was the old torpedo, the lean back, and he went bang. What a game. Oh, fantastic.
Great stuff.
Oh, what a captain's goal, Don Scott.
That was just simply fantastic. He's not the most accurate kick in the world, but he's let that go from 55. The torpedo, you can see there. And what an excellent effort in the last quarter since he's been moved into the ruck. Lynch. He's drifting into the forward line and giving them something. He's contesting.
No draws, remember. There'll be no draw here. It'll be extra time if we go to it.
14-8 apiece. Alastair Lynch beaten for it again. Tony Free. Now it's Stephen Jackson, the quick kick to the half-forward line. Oh, he went for a wild kick, Morris. He missed it. Brad Boyd, oh, he panicked too and went to kick it. The pressure showing as it's given out from Gale to Guard. Guard, oh, Fitzroy got loose men everywhere. This is Paul Broderick. Broderick on the left foot, a sweeping kick to the half-forward line. It's thumped over the line. Scores a dead set level. We have 3 minutes and 50 seconds of play left in this match. It's been absolutely magnificent. John Northey on screen.
2 by 5 minutes extra time if it goes that way, and it could well do. Well, both teams, you'd reckon, want it so much. Lees goes to ground. They call for it. They want it holding the footy.
I think the umpire thought twice about it too, didn't he?
Well, look at Brian Lees. What a match it's been. So, a lot of mistakes, but the intensity's been so high that you've got to forgive and forget in circumstances such as these, because they've given everything.
Well, Fitzroy really have lifted their standard of play now. They're really playing pressure football. Early on, they weren't.
Well, the Tigers have had them buried a couple of times in this quarter. Lynch, free. Quick kick to centre wing. Herman gets away from Gale. Drop punt. Squeezes it up towards half forward.
So Gale was caught behind, and in situations like that, you can't be caught behind.
Dragging the legs a bit, Michael Gale.
Well, put your body in front. He's got a big body, Peter. Herman's got to run through him because the ball's going to come down in a haphazard fashion because of the pressure.
John Northey's been in some tight situations as a Melbourne coach. Must have turned him inside out the day Hawthorn came from behind out here to beat them in a preliminary final.
Gary Buckenara's kick.
Jimmy
Never
Steins.
forget that one.
Well, this one's tight too.
Well, it's at the opposite end of the ground now. It's Richmond's half-forward line. One would think a goal at this stage would almost win the game. Now there's Broderick. Good skills by Broderick. Onto the left foot, a booming kick. Alastair Lynch. Oh, no mark.
Oh, Dundas.
A little bit stiff. Away with the ball comes Campbell. Campbell in towards half-forward. Oh, reading it well was Caven, but it's a loose ball with Nathan Bauer. Hand pass out wide. He's looking for Hogg. They all went without it. The ball hits the deck. Broderick trying to get in a hand pass. They dive on top of it at half-forward for Richmond.
Campbell kick wasn't good though, because Hogg's lead was excellent and he kicked it straight down Caven's throat.
14-8 apiece, 2 minutes and 25 seconds left.
You've got to stand after this game and applaud players of both sides. They've really given value for money tonight.
Well, any score would be handy here. 45 metres from goal. Winecourt gets a quick kick away. Campbell, no mark.
It must have been touch, was it? Because that
Wasn't
travelled.
far enough. I don't think it was far enough.
I thought it did.
Dennis Rich said play on immediately. The ball was
So it was
kicked, so it
touched.
must have been touched off it. 1 minute and 56 remaining. Do we go to extra time here, or can one of these brave teams snare a score? Left foot by Guard to centre wing. Fleming and Howard. Howard got rid of Fleming and he didn't fall over. It was important, wasn't it? Young panicked a bit, didn't look, but he's got some Richmond players there. Lambert, Herman towards the boundary line. Well, you couldn't get a more even situation, could you? A minute 30, scores level, and it's at centre wing.
I'm glad I'm in the commentary box and not the Cates there in Robert Shaw's seat. He must be a very nervous man. There's Armstrong. Now Lambert putting it in front of Knights. Oh, he should have run straight through him.
He should have run harder than Seacamp.
Yeah, he should have. Oh, well done by Broderick. He's been good when the pressure's been applied. Here's Armstrong in towards Roos. Was he held? He dives on it. Oh, trying to sock it away was the Fitz. Oh, this is a loose ball. Here's Howard. Knocked away from him. Fitzroy with a big chance here. They should try and knock it on. The Richmond player. Oh, he dragged it in.
Free.
Desperate stuff. What a terrific game.
55 seconds. It's now at Fitzroy's end of the ground. Even a point would probably win it. Lynch taps it down. Who'll end up with it? Fleming grabs it. Tries to shuffle it out. The Richmond rebound through Barry Young. 43 seconds left. Oh, bounce. Favours Naish. Naish in the full forward and Menegola has marked.
He was
30
behind,
metres from
boy.
goal.
He was behind Peter. He wasn't shoulder to shoulder. He wasn't with his man.
Menegola will kick from 30 metres, a pressure kick. Even if he kicks the goal, it's still not over. Todd Menegola kicks and goals. 6 points. The Tigers lead in this magnificent game. It doesn't deserve to be a loser. We have 10 seconds of play left in this match.
Well, that's his second goal, but boy, there's his opponent. We can get this on replay. Here's the high kick. Nice, quickly on his boot, but look how far Boyd's behind Menegola.
Gee, Naish again. Listen to the Tiger roar.
10 seconds left.
Can Fitzroy produce a moment of magic? They need it. Can someone conjure a trick to get them a goal in 10 seconds to take it to extra time? Lynch tries. An attack on the footy by Fleming was big. Fitzroy have wasted 7 seconds. Richmond are there. They've made it, the Tigers.
What a game of football, Bruce and Don. Look at John Northey. He is delighted, and no wonder. And the Richmond players, you would have thought they'd won a premiership. Full marks to Fitzroy. They were gallant in defeat and they didn't deserve to be a loser.
Well, it was a terrific game right from the start. The intensity was there. John Northey running on to congratulate his players. He'd be a happy man. They've played with a lot of enthusiasm through their practice games this year, and it's flowed on through into the Foster's Cup.
Well, the spirit in this club will be so high after tonight. The character was shown by both teams, but there's got to be a winner, and this team won it. Maybe they were more desperate when it counted. They'll believe they were, and they take that belief with them now into a grand final in 9 days' time. And they're going to play either West Coast or Essendon. It was a match that had everything. It was so exciting from the first bounce, and the Tiger is roaring again. It's West Coast and Essendon this Saturday night in the second semi-final. But the story from here tonight is that John Northey's Tigers are roaring in Melbourne again. They've won their way, the hard way, into the final from Waverley Park.
This has been a 7 Sport production.